Yeah, objectively speaking, I think one, I will start by saying that the political elite have been able to use what unite us to divide us, and that is religion and ethnicity. It is not. It is. We've seen cases where people from Yoruba will go up north to marry a Fulani woman, or even from the southeast. In marriage, we come together, not minding ethnicity, and that is the love, And these things that are supposed to unite us is what the political class, the elite especially, are using to divide us as Nigerians. When I was coming here, I had one jingle where someone was saying our wife is our daughter is the wife of of one particular candidate. You see, so fanning the embers of ethnicity, discord is using ethnicity and religion is not something that I will encourage as a person, and it is something that I want the voters and our listeners to discard. Look at competence, look at character, and look at the quality of representation that you seek to get and what you will have at the end of the election. Because sometimes it is not that person that is closer to you that will do the required, what we translate to transformation, or what will transform our economy from this current perplexed nature, or even some other vital things that you want to witness, growth and development. So it is not because someone is your church member. It is not enough to vote for people because you are from the same religion. And mind you, if you are in Anambra State now, a state that is predominantly a Christian state, what the elite are using to divide that state is if you are a Catholic or you are Anglican. So you see that deliberately politicians know how to divide us as a people, and the gullible, and unfortunately, because we did not cure ourselves from the malady of ignorance, some electorate will take that whole line and sink.
They're playing on us.
So yes.
Okay, now do you share in the sentiment that so many Nigerians have? Because we interface with some of those people and we get feedbacks from them. Do you share in the sentiment that after 8 years by a northerner, another northerner doesn't have the right, morally speaking, and for the purpose of unifying the country as one, does not have the right to become president for another 4 years? Do you share in that sentiment?
The sentiment is something that is, gaining
popularity.
It is what is the polarity, but it is a very loud sentiment in this country, especially when the person that will be leaving that office is a Fulani man,
from the same region,
from the same, not even from the same geopolitical zone now, but he is a Fulani man. And also the candidate of the PDP, who is the major opposition, and the likely, what I mean by major opposition is if the people are not considering the incumbent, the major opposition, and that is the yearnings of the G5 government.
The closest competition.
The closest competitor in that race, is from also the share the same ethnicity with the incumbent. So, but it is not enough. If you think he has the character, which is very important in this case, you think he has that competence, to discharge his duty very well, to serve every interest. Because the truth is, Nigerians this time around, we need someone, that will not just mop up the whole appointment of the country to his own ethnic people. This is one of the things that are fanning the embers of discourse in the land, that when a certain Yoruba man is the president of the country, the whole of the appointment, at least 70% will have to come from the Yoruba. So what Nigerians want this time around is even the minority in this land should be respected, and the principles of federal character has been enshrined in our policies should be respected and even promoted by the leaders of the country. Otherwise, we continue to have, the other parts of the country will continue to lack trust in the system, and they want to continue to, say they want to disintegrate, that they want to go on their own. And part of those things that are the factors for why some other sub-regions are clamoring for determination that they want to go is because of these things, because they are not seeing that they are being respected. They are not part of decision making processes in the land. So come 2023, Nigerians want someone that have that character, the competence, and that capacity to bring everyone together, to unite the nation, and not just because someone is from this religion or because someone is from this ethnic line, and we continue to divide ourselves.
Okay, even though I can preempt your response, but I'll still ask you the same question. Do you share in that sentiment? And
Well,
do you think, honestly speaking, do you think that the PDP got it wrong when it's seeded that ticket? I wouldn't want to use the word seed now, but
It
when
got it already.
yes,
It was voted.
he was
Democratically.
voted for, regardless of what happened and the process, but he got a ticket by votes. Do you think the PDP made a very huge mistake by allowing?
No, there was no mistake in that.